Okay. Yeah, right now.
Alright. Hey everybody, so welcome back to our channel.
Yes, first and foremost, welcome back.
As we stated before, we was gonna touch on different topics. So this video, we're gonna do our trip to Florida, part 1, because we went to Orlando, then with Tampa. So Orlando is part 1, and yeah, that's how it's gonna go.
Okay, so damn, should we have started with the list? Okay, no, let's just start with. So I'll start with, it was like a week before our trip. We were again planning to go to Orlando because we had big intent on moving down there. We were like, all right, we're gonna start fresh, start anew, and we just chose Florida. Like, it wasn't one of those open the map, throw a dart, but we was like, all right, Florida. We know some people that moved down there that are thriving, so we like, it can work out for us.
Right.
So we choose.
It's so fucking expensive up here.
Exactly. I don't know why. I don't know what they think that people do up here. But
I don't know what type of lifestyle they be thinking niggas we live in.
But yeah,
we're gonna get on.
Yeah,
that's a whole other video. But
so yeah, all right.
So we decided to go to Florida, as you said, because we spoke to multiple people. They said it's very affordable out there, and obviously the weather, right? So we thought. So we went out to Orlando. Well, we booked our flight. We booked our flight.
Yeah, we booked the flight.
And we booked the hotel that we didn't have to pay till we get there.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay, yep.
By the way, this was not the best looking hotel.
But we didn't even know that yet. We didn't know that yet.
We didn't know that. And on top of the fact that, this is not a vacation for us.
Exactly. We call it a vacation.
It's a vacation.
Not even a vacation. It was vacation. It was working, and you try to get some vacation in.
Right. Like, it was mainly trying to handle business between interviews and looking at apartments and shit.
So, like he said, all right, so we booked our flight. We booked the hotel. Boom. It's ready to go. Last thing we need is a rental, because obviously we got to drive, because ain't nobody walking. So even before we even get to book a rental, literally we're chilling in the room, laughing, talking about, okay, it's time to go. And what was it, 4 or 5 days before the
flight? 4 or 5 days.
4 or 5 days before our vacation.
Right.
And my sister just gets up and she's like, oh yeah, just so you know, I'm coming with y'all. What? I mean, granted,
okay, but
if you're coming, okay.
Alright.
But so now we gotta try to find you a place that you're gonna stay,
because we only got one room.
Mm-hmm.
And
we got
one bed.
Okay. Yeah, 2 people.
Then we gotta get your flight.
Because
she hasn't traveled in how long? We don't even
decades.
know last time she ever got on a plane.
Decades.
So we had to try to find a flight that was similar to ours.
Yeah, so at the same time and everything.
Right.
We find that.
Not exactly, but yeah, we was not going to Florida on the same plane. We was going around the same time frame.
we took United.
She took
her chance with Spirit.
Yeah. So she took.
She got there.
Yeah, she took part of taking place of driving the plane per passenger, like how they do it.
Okay.
But she did survive that.
All right.
But so all that went through, we went through hell trying to book everything, and then luckily we had found a better Airbnb before we even went out to Florida. So we canceled the hotel that we had because his sister was reading reviews, which I usually do, but I did not.
It was in a rush.
It was in a rush, but she read the reviews and it was horrible. Talk about roaches and shit, and
we don't do those.
Okay, but anyway. So thankfully we was able to find an Airbnb that was very affordable. So found an Airbnb.
Beautiful Airbnb.
Beautiful. Let's first say that when we got to Florida, the air was just 100% different. I don't know what y'all do with your air out there.
Yeah, y'all keep it clean, okay?
But it's 100% different than out here. I literally die of allergies out here every day in Jersey. Meanwhile, out there, I did not die at all.
Okay, he was good. Surprisingly,
right. So we landed. It was a good flight overall. No problem. Everybody got their luggage and everything. His sister landed before us because
she got there. We were there early. You know how you're supposed to be there 2 hours before the flight.
Yeah.
Not to cut you off, babe, but we were there an extra hour for her.
Right.
So literally, me and him are at our gate in the terminal. We make sure she get to where she got to get to, and then we're just sitting there for 2 extra hours, and we didn't get no sleep the night before because the night before, we're moving, so Out of nowhere, my landlord calls and he's like, "Oh yeah, just so you know, we're moving out of state." He doesn't like. We didn't even get to converse with him yet that we're moving.
Right.
So literally, he was like, "What? You're moving out of state?" Yeah. The realtor's like, "Put your basically, can you get the house ready for us?" Cleaned everything. I mean everything
from head to toe.
Threw away. I mean so much stuff in the garbage, but.
So like literally nobody slept.
No sleep.
Because by the time everybody finished doing all that cleaning, we had to double check our luggage and everything like that, making sure we had everything together. And at that point, it was already like, I don't even know what time, like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. So nobody went to sleep. So
I caught myself taking that 30-minute nap. Terrible. Worst decision I could have made in life.
I fell asleep on a plane. I was knocked. But we was able to get there safely, thankfully. And this is the first time we were all traveling during COVID, by the way. So something different. But wasn't bad. Wasn't the worst. But when we did get to Florida, we wasn't able to get a car rental until I think our third day there.
Yeah, third day. It was our third day.
There was no car rentals. Like, on top of the fact that we went to a whole confuckle. I don't even know if that's a word.
Yeah, that's what I call it. It's a confuckle.
A whole confuckle.
Confuckle of bullshit.
Okay, about our fucking rental. So
they told us, one place told us, no, if you have a ticket going back, you don't need to put a deposit down. One place asked for like I was trying to rent an apartment. It was double the amount of the car. The car, I forget the numbers. It was $494.86. They wanted me to pay $494.86 2 times.
Literally, just for our rental.
And then the place that we ended up getting our rental from, again, they lied, told us the truth, and lied to us again. They told us the truth.
It was like I said, the whole kerfuffle. Like literally, they lied, told us the truth, and lied, and told the truth, and then was able to find out that
they were like, "You got the ticket, no security."
Right. If you got your flight back,
okay, you got a ticket, you still got to pay a security deposit. And we eventually went up going with Alamo.
Yeah.
And it was, if you have a ticket, you don't got to put a security deposit down.
So that was a plus.
That was a plus.
Okay, because
arm and a leg for a car, but
don't make no fucking sense. Just send you out for fucking a down payment.
It wasn't like we had a BMW. It was just like Hyundai Kona.
Basic ass car.
What?
But luckily, it took us from where we had to go.
It showed.
So,
of course,
as we stated when we was in the we got to Florida, it was in a beautiful Airbnb. Lovely place. It was really lovely. Great community. It's very welcoming.
Very nice.
Nobody was very rude or anything like that. We didn't get any of those vibes.
Karen.
So, eventually, when we realized in the Airbnb was that, it was like, there was a room on one side, there was a bathroom, a closet, and then the bedroom, which was big, and then a walk-in closet, and then the same on the other side.
It was like a mini mirror, if so to speak. Like, what was on this side was on this side, but this side that we were on was better.
Right, and then in the middle, it was the living room and the kitchen, and it had a great counter. It was great iron. It was lovely. Like, it was a lovely place.
What?
So, when we was there, we was like, oh, this is a lovely place. So we went to go look at a 1-bedroom, which a 1-bedroom is also lovely there.
What? Beautiful.
But, baby,
why y'all over here charging prices like you up here?
It was like damn near, what was it?
The rent changes daily.
So we still don't even know what that means to this day. But she was just like, yeah, because if you get it on this day, this is how it's going to be. But it changes daily. So we're like, so
let me know when y'all have the half off special. Like, that's the day that we'll.
So does that mean like if our rent is like $1,400 one day, like it decides to go up, is our rent going to be like $1,500 in the next month? Like,
or it could go down.
Or it could go down. Like we didn't. It was just a no. But
it was bad.
Before we did that, his sister was outside, was by the leasing area, the little hut community area spot, public area, and she was about to light a cigarette, and this Karen, like,
she was stalking us, y'all, like she was on it. I seen her
when
she bust that left around a little pond area. I was like, I see her, but I didn't know she was gonna be Karen.
No, she was Karen, and she definitely,
like literally, yeah. I mean. I'm gonna get you.
This is a no smoke community, just so you know.
My sister, she literally had the cigarette like this. She was like,
Didn't
you
even
can't
light
do
it.
that. You can't do that. I'm like, can't do what? In my head, I'm like, can't be black. But then I realized, no, my sister had the cigarette.
Imagine, we didn't even know she's about to smoke a cigarette.
This is a no smoking community. She's like, I know, I'm about to go over there. Not for nothing. My sister pointed to an area that was still the community. I'm like, girl, she's going down there.
Like, no, we gotta get out of this.
Like,
it was a gated community, by the way.
You can't be in the gate.
So,
and then
that's where our Airbnb area was
happened right in front of where me and him had to go to talk to the leasing officer.
Literally, so it was just like, oh shit. Now, luckily, it didn't escalate. It was just like, okay, thank you. Kept it pushing. So, the stuff that we like to do, we're not going to say, but the stuff that we like to do, we weren't able to do within the community.
Yeah, we couldn't do that.
So, even with cigarettes, like literally, they had to walk outside of the community. Or we had to walk onto this this little. They had like a lovely deck out onto the water.
You weren't supposed to smoke there.
You weren't supposed to smoke there, but
nobody really came over there.
Nobody went over there. That's why we made sure we went over there when we did. But yeah, and we never saw Jerry the Gator.
Yeah, they said there was at the leasing office. She's like, yeah, we had like a little mascot named Jerry the Gator. I'm like, ooh, I would love to see an alligator. Never saw the alligator.
We actually was really looking kind of hard for him too. Mm-hmm. We did see one in that park.
Yeah,
like
that park was so nice, y'all.
Like, we'll post like videos, but yeah.
Oh wait, we forgot about the Airbnb. The funniest thing, the host. Spoke no English.
Spoke absolutely no English. The person that I was talking to through the Airbnb app spoke English.
Excuse me.
This person, she told me that she speaks very little English, and she did speak very
little. It was so funny.
Like it was.
For me, it was funny
because he speaks more Spanish than I do. So like it was more easier for him. But then like
I'm like, everything like literally. So even though we all put together money for the Airbnb, like it's in his name. So like it's just like okay, yeah, this is Tariq, but talk to Khalid because Tariq gonna look at you like what?
Like what? I'm sorry.
Well, he's gonna direct you to the hotel. Let me press 2, babe. What did she say?
They was very nice. They had wipes out for us. They had hand sanitizer.
They was alright.
In the beginning, they were very nice.
They were amazing, lovely people.
Since I said at the beginning, y'all know some bullshit gonna happen, but we're gonna get to that.
They awesome. Oh, and the little girl, she was adorable.
Mm-hmm. But let's talk about y'all heat for a second, right? Okay.
Okay.
I understand. Florida, it's all heat and whatnot, but
why? Sorry, that's my basic question.
It's more than disrespectful, like to the point where I see why nobody's really outside besides certain people outside during the day, because nobody got the time to be out there in that heat. Like I can't. Jesus, that's for the Tampa story.
Oh my.
But
yeah, Tampa story gonna be ooh. Tampa was a little bit more lit, but that's another story. Tampa was a little bit more lit and not at the same time. But anyway, Orlando. Oh, the first day we got the rental, y'all. I swear to God, it's like Poseidon himself took the ocean, put it over Orlando, and just dropped it.
Like, is this how y'all showers work out there in Florida? Because if so, then nobody should be outside. Like, they need to tell you guys 24 hours in advance it's going to rain on these hours specifically.
I couldn't see this far in front. I'm literally driving the car like this. Like, don't talk to me. Don't look at me. Don't like. I gotta see.
Y'all showers are considered fucking blizzards up here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Y'all don't get snow, but
just thought I'd let y'all know that. But y'all need to have like a one-on-one with Mother Nature or something like that, because it's just like I don't know. But for the most part, we did have a great time there. We did not see too many apartments. Mainly because Orlando is fucking huge, but Orlando is mostly like a retirement type of place.
No, we saw
a vacation place.
We saw these apartments in Orlando.
We did see these apartments in Orlando, right? And,
it was perfect.
We got out the car. Everything was perfect. Like we went to the place. We saw a 1-bedroom. Then we saw a 2-bedroom.
I'm like, yeah. I'm in my head. I'm like,
it was like sort of in the hood.
Put the couch here, this there.
It was sort of in the hood area, but it was doable. Like, we could definitely do that shit. Like, it was nothing.
I remember we saw there was like a pole down on the patio thingy that was going like this. Like, what is that for? Like, oh, that's how you lock the window.
I was like, oh.
You know how you got the sliding door, so you put the little thing so that way when it slide, it can't. I was like, oh, I've seen this before.
So yeah, that's how that one went.
But we went and seen both of them. Then we went across the street.
We went across the street to go see the other 2-bedroom, and it was like, okay, his sister was like, oh, I could possibly take this because she had the son. It was really doable.
Alright, you take that one, we take this one. Bada boom.
We get back to the car, right?
I'm like, I was just look down. I don't know. It's like somebody look. Yeah, just like, hey, clap it. Look down. I'm like, oh, y'all see that? What is it? It's a gun shell. What? Yeah, it's a bullet. I thought it was funny. Cause I'm like, and
it was like a self-serve thing. So we went in there and we went into the lockbox to go look at it ourselves. There was nobody there showing it to us. So like,
in my head, I'm like, oh, this not bad. I'm like, damn, y'all would have had some new residents.
Right, y'all would have had some new residents and I'm glad that we did see a gun shell just on the floor. But that's.
Everything was so.
I think that was the last time we looked at an apartment.
Yeah, down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, cause. Yeah.
We saw like a lot of virtual shit, but like, yeah, it was just.
Apartment searching is a headache and a half. Doing it out of state alone.
Oh my gosh, it's literally the worst. And it's not like we're moving in with somebody.
Nah, like
we're literally trying to get a job, solidify it. Make sure we get an offer letter so we can show that to them and then move out there. But like the mindset that we had for it just was not connecting to how we needed to connect.
I don't get it.
Like Orlando was not it though. Like loved it, but you know how far.
I had fun at that little amusement park thing.
Yeah, a little community amusement park thingy.
Yeah,
that's cute or whatever's.
It was nice.
It was definitely nice.
I don't know why y'all think it's okay to put people all the way up in the sky with some swings, but it ain't for me.
To teach its own.
Okay, you see the big bones.
Basically on Orlando, the same way where we're at in Jersey, closer to New York, it's the same travel it takes to go to a motherfucking beach out there in Orlando. Just so I let you know. So honestly, living in Orlando, you're not really next to water.
But it was worth it. Cocoa Beach was pretty.
Cocoa Beach was pretty.
We got there a little late.
We got there a little late, but it was nice though.
A little cold, a little nippy.
It was really relaxing and got some ice cream afterwards. It was nice. It was a nice little area.
No ice cream, but I got the ice cream.
It was good. The rest of Orlando was okay. We didn't really. I had an interview, but it was more so like a commission only based.
And they didn't even tell him that they were going to be so
long. They didn't
even
tell me that, right? Literally, I went in there thinking it was a regular interview, and the person I was talking to asked if I would rather do sales or like call. I was like, I'd rather do the call center. He was like, already put you in the call center part in. That's not what happened. Like, they put me in a room, I guess was the next step, and it was just like a fucking presentation that they had that was showing us all of the fucking company and what they're offering, which is only commission based, and I don't need a commission based job because apartments are not taking commission based jobs as a form of payment. I'm sorry, like, keep it a buck. Unless you're already built up at some point, like it's just not going to work out. And I don't really care to be selling insurance, and I like that nobody, no offense. So, the job search that I had in Tampa, and then all the jobs that I did have lined up, I had so many job interviews lined up for out there. Everybody hit me up by the time we got back, which was 100% irrelevant.
Terrible.
So, that's how Orlando went.
All my jobs for Orlando, they just fell through. So it was like, for him, it was more so he had the job interviews. Look at, I should have took a vacation.
Basically, that should have been a vacation for us, but it was not a vacation for us.
Yeah,
it was more so annoyance. We didn't even go out.
No, we didn't get to go out.
We didn't do anything.
No, we went to the amusement park thing.
We went to the amusement park, and then we went to.
We went to Cheddar Scratch Kitchen.
Oh,
y'all got some bad Cheddar Scratch Kitchen. Y'all need to be making no croissants that good. You need to bring one this way because apparently I ain't getting down there.
Anytime soon.
But yeah,
it was good.
What, Cheddar Scratch?
Yeah.
Oh, Cheddar Scratch. They had some croissant, butter, honey, babies. I don't know what they was called, but they was good. They gave them to us as complimentary. We ended up ordering more as an appetizer.
Just because they were so fucking good. They still destroyed the motherfuckers.
What?
Shit. If I could order that shit now, I would, but they ain't got it up
They
here.
don't. They need to stop playing with our potions.
They ain't got it up here. You know why? Because Jersey's motherfucking whack. Anyway. That was really the Orlando video. It wasn't really too much to it.
Well, there's some more, like, but I wish at least was here, because we met a bird, like literally some type of bird that was like down that long walkway that leads to the lake. Don't know what type of bird it was, but they had babies. I wonder if those babies hatched. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure.
Unless the alligator got to it.
Oh, Jesus.
Hope not.
But yeah.
Yeah.
It was not what we expected.
It was a good learning experience.
It was.
Though.
It definitely was. Can't definitely say if we do decide to move to Florida.
Orlando. Sorry, y'all. What's wrong with
If we do decide to move to Florida,
I would definitely come back to Florida, though. Like, I like Florida. I still like Florida. I'm just hot as hell. I have to figure out how to get some, like, air conditioning and drawers or something. Because, child, like, y'all heat hit different. Y'all ain't got no trees like we do. Like, we walking down the street, y'all got palm trees, but a palm tree don't help me if it's all the way up in the sky and I'm down on the ground trying to stay shaded.
Puerto Rico wasn't even that hot. Keep it about.
And Puerto Rico, that's another story, but I was sick the whole trip in Puerto Rico. We should have started with Puerto Rico. Nah, then we got to technically start with another beach. Ooh, y'all got some stories coming to y'all. Y'all gonna enjoy this.
Like we said, stay tuned because we got stories for days. But this is just part 1 of Florida. Part 2, we'll probably insert his sister so she can give her perspective on how she felt about Orlando. Yeah. And then we'll like leak into.
I guess we're gonna have like a part 1.5 and then.
Yeah. Exactly. Part 1.5 and then 2. That's how we're gonna do it.
That way we fair. You gotta give everybody their side of the story.
Exactly. So, yeah. The stuff that we want to say, we were not going to say because it's YouTube. So.
And I don't know the do's and don'ts are here.
So we're not going to say all that. But.
Yeah, I know what to do.
Make sure you follow us. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit that little bell that I do never put up in our videos. So you can make sure you get the notifications every time we put a new video up.
Because that's how we do.
But we're definitely going to be more consistent. Like, this is our, like we said, work with us. We're a work in progress. We're in the process of moving.
Let us love you through our videos. Okay?
Okay? Just like that. So stay tuned for... I don't even know if we're going to go straight into part 1.5. We might just...
it's hot outside, so...
We might just leak into a different video.
Did it die? Oh, no. Oh, it didn't die. Sorry, y'all. Checking a little clicker.
Okay. All right.
Man, I look like Daddy Home or some shit. Alright, y'all. Bye. Still recording.